So our final reading was What Comes After Remix by Lev Manovich. And he talks about how we live in a remix culture, and so that many lifestyle and cultural arenas, i.e. music, fashion, design, art, web applications, user-created media, food, they're all governed by remixes, fusions, collages or mashups. And remix has kind of dominated like the noughties, so the 2000s. And in addition to the remix of media content, there is a growing number of software applications that remix data, i.e. software mashups. And he talks about the Wikipedia definition of a mashup and how it is a website or application that combines content from more than one source into an integrated experience. And in February 2007, when this article was written, there were 1,151 mashups on the internet, and it was estimated that 3 new ones were being published every day. And I bet that's probably there's probably so many more now, and so many more being created each day as well. So he kind of says that rather than just living in a remix culture, we're living in a remix era, and it's kind of the remix is extended into like every part of society and our culture. The term remix is broadened in meaning. It kind of originally was kind of just to refer to music and stuff, but now, as we can see, it's like in every part of culture, and it just refers to any reworking of already existing cultural works. At the turn of the century, so the 20th to the 21st, people began to apply the term to other media besides music, so there's like visual projects, software and literary texts. And the remix is, he says that it kind of is more acceptable in media but less so in other things. I don't know why, maybe it's just because it's got a longer history in music than all other parts of media. And he kind of discusses like alternative terms to remix. So one is appropriation, which is an alternative term for remixing practices outside of music, and it originates in the art world. And but he kind of says it's not really the same though. It kind of refers to the transfer of a cultural sign from one sphere to another, rather than any modification of a sign. So it's kind of more copying really than remixing, which is perhaps why it's not seen as acceptable in other things apart from music. Quoting is another similar term, but he argues that it's more of a precursor to sampling than remix. With sampling, practices of montage and collage became industrialised, and the recognition and analysis of this remix era can help to better understand what may come next. So, like when the changes from like the 80s and whatever to now, if you look at that, you can kind of sort of plan what may be coming next. Obviously, there'll be so many more advances in technology and stuff, and you can kind of plan for that, I guess, if you look to the past and what's happened in the past. So yeah, that was the concluding reading of this course.